What do you do, ladies and gentlemen? Welcome to the crypto channel 329. Today's video we are going to talk about Afi. Okay, so in my opinion, it's a game over for Afi because you know the team behind the scene, Mr. Mohammed, is not being as transparent as it was from the beginning. Okay, that's why I never really put much funds in the project because I was like, if the project will have external revenue, okay, there is no rush for me to make a big deposit because time will tell. So my plan was to go for the first 60 days, and then after 60 days, if all goes well, I should be able to unstake and go back in. So my idea was after 60 days, unstake and restake a bigger amount because the guy proved himself, right? But he, he's failing. He's failing miserably, okay? Because as you can see right here, the stake is supposed to end after 60 days. So after 60 days, you were supposed to come over here and stake because you would stop earning your rewards. And then if you want to continue to roll with the project, you would have to stake again, okay? But when it came to day 59, just one day before the stake ends, what does he do? Hey guys, I'm sorry, but we will have to extend the stake periods, the unstake period for to 90 days. Everybody was like, what? Why would you do that a day before the stake ends? Okay. Then people are like, okay, cool, let's go with it. So 30 days later, so yesterday or two, was it yesterday or 2 days ago? It was like one day ago, so it was on the day 89. Hey guys, I'm sorry, but I'm flying. My flight has been delayed, and people will not be able to unstake when the 90-day period reaches. I'm like, come on, this is ridiculous now because we didn't sign up for 90 days. We signed up for 60 days, right? So the guy keeps on extending the the days, okay? Because in my opinion, he doesn't have the funds to pay everybody. And the trades that he has been trading is like 1,000 bucks trade, 2,000 bucks trade, that's nothing because if you look over here, the total balance is 113,000. And if you are performing trades with 1K, 2K, 3K, come on, that's nothing. Even if you make like 10% a day, you're not going to be able to make 10% every single day, right? But if you make 10% a day or 10% in one day, or in average 5% with, let's say 5K, that's going to be 250 bucks. Okay. So it's not going to cut it where you have 1,113 pay, right? So you'll have to pay 0.5% daily, right? So that's going to be about nearly 5,000, something like that. So keep that in mind. So let's go over the calculator real quick. So 113,000. So minus the 10% cut. Okay. So you have to make, um, so let's call it 100,000. Okay. 100,000 times 0.5 a day. So you'll have to make 500 bucks every single day. Okay. And if you're only using 1K, 2K a day, it is not going to cut. It's not going to cut, right? People, you need to do more. You need to do better than that. But clearly it's not working because let's go over to the um, trading reports. So initially everything was all green and all that. Yeah, super trades, all green and this and that. But recently he decided to post the recent trades. So let's go over here and we can see, where is it? Did he remove it? Right here, right down. Okay, so as you can see right here now, we see some green. So all those green trades was just to elude people because everybody was thinking, yeah, he's making some trades, he's doing well, so the project is doing well. But now all of a sudden, we are faced with these big red trades, right? Because that's just so over here. Prior to that, everything was all green, so it was just picking the right trades. Okay, so he was making losses in between, but he was just showing the wins, right? So he wasn't being completely honest with everybody. So everybody was thinking, yes, that's impressive, you're making great gains, but he wasn't showing the losses, right? So he wasn't showing the losses. Then all of a sudden, because people started to complain, he decided to show the losses. Okay, so over here we have the announcements. As you can see right here, if you read the chat, you will find out that people are not happy. I'm not happy. Come on, this is not what I signed up for. And then today he decided to put an announcement. Okay, after doing all calculations and looking at all the trades and staking and taking into account the days we lost while we made and merged due to a new contract, we have decided to extend the lockup period by another 30 days. Come on, let's be real, guy. Let's be real, Mohammed. If this is not working, just shut it down, okay? Don't need to drag it for another 30 days. Just shut it down. Just call it a loss. Just tell people that, hey, we lost the funds and I'm struggling to recoup the funds, so let's call it a loss. At least people will still value for your honesty, instead of keep dragging for another 30 days. And then best believe when it comes to day 120, you will say on the day 119, hey guys, this and that, so we gotta extend the contract for another 30 days. And it's gonna be the same thing over and over again. At the same time, we will be putting 30% sustainability tax on rewards claim to further help us keep the most capital in our trades. I'm like, nobody signed up for this, okay? Nobody signed up for this. So if you come over here to the docs, you can see, where is it? If you come over here to the docs, oh, right here. Scrolling down, you can see that nobody signed up for taxes, okay? Withdraw taxes. Nobody signed up for that. And why all of a sudden, what is it? You decided to come with withdraw tax. Okay, so it's supposed to be only 1%, not 30%. So why do we have to pay for your bad trades? Okay, we shouldn't be paying for that. Okay, the wise thing to do is just to call it off, shut it down. Whatever money you got left from those trades, just boost it back to the smart contract. Let people claim, and when the project dies, game over. Move on to the next one. But this is just ridiculous. So, as you can see right here, figures we made from outside revenue sources in the last 30 days. Okay, so 4,900 bucks in the last 30 days. So 4,900 divided by 30 days equals 163 bucks. 163 bucks. Okay, and keep in mind, guys, these funds right here were never injected back to the smart contract. Okay, so he had 55% of this. Okay, so let's call it 55K. Okay, 55K was never sent back to the smart contracts. Over here we got the contracts. They was launched. This is just investors money. Okay, we don't see any big pumps like to pump the smart contract, right? We don't see that. We don't see that. The contracts, they never had an injection. Okay, just going downhill, right? So my question is, where is the money? Where is the 55K? Where is the 55K, Mohammed? Because if you have 55K, 55K, and let's say you make 0.5% a day, that's 275 bucks. Okay, for 30 days, supposed to be 8,000, right? 8,000 bucks, and he only made 4,900. Okay, so he's clearly not being able to make 0.5 a day as he announces on his platform. So it's clearly not working. So why continue to the project when you're not making enough money for investors. Okay, just bring the funds back to the smart contract and let the project die. Stop your trading because it's clearly not working. And I would like to know where the funds is because we never seen an injection, and that's 55K that you have in your possession. So we like to know where the 55K is. Okay, so over here it says we are about 16,000 bucks behind from where we need to be for everyone to be able to unstake and continue the project for people that join later. Okay, so best believe once people be able to unstake, if one day they will be able to unstake, people will not stake back. Okay, because you just lost people's trust, right? So you just lost people's trust. And he says over here, tax on claim will be going straight to the contract, straight back to the contract. Okay, so it's just recycling the money. It's like a Ponzi, right? Just recycling the money to keep the smart contract going. Okay, but investors should not be paying for this. Okay, investors should not be paying for this because this is just going to delay the smart contract, because if there is no injections, okay, what's the point paying this tax? Because eventually, you know the smart contract at the moment has 9K. So one smart contract has nothing. It's empty. It died a few days ago. And the other one has 9K. So 9.199K is this one right here. Okay. And eventually this one will die as well. And that's it. Game over. And guess what? It's not going to take 30 days for this to happen. It's not going to take 30 days. And once that happens, what's it going to say next? Okay, the tax going to be 50% or something, right? So this uh, strategy right here, 30% on rewards will stay back in the contract. This is just to recycle the money, just to prolong the project, and it's not going to do anything else. So again, Mohammed, if it's not working, just call it off. Just inject all the funds back to the smart contract. Let people claim whenever they can, and let let the project die, because you clearly not be able to sustain the project, and delaying and coming with excuses just a day before people start to unstake is not acceptable. Okay, is not acceptable. And another thing is, he shut down the chat. Okay, because people were talking and claiming like, come on, this is not acceptable. So he decided to shut down the chat. Okay, so he says, for now we will mute the chat while I'm asleep and not here to answer people. Okay, but yes, guys, that's the update about Afi. So if you are looking to join Afi, don't waste your time. Stay away, because you know it's clearly not working, and the team behind the scenes, they just keep on delaying and delaying and delaying. Gladly only invest 26 bucks. Okay, so I will be down. Well, I'm down at the moment, 15 bucks and something. Okay, but I know a lot of people that invest a bit more. So I feel for you guys, but unfortunately, Mohammed is not be able to maintain the project, and just call it off because it's not working. That being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap this video up. Stay tuned in for the next one. Peace.